If you're wanting to use Kartra or you've just started using Kartra and you are looking to do a migration of, say, contact information and leads from one CRM or your previous platform to Kartra, and you've got lots of labels and tags that you want to keep, this video is going to show you how you can do that with the batch import in Kartra. So let's jump right into it. So as I said, what I'm going to show you in this very quick video is how do we actually keep all of the tags and lists and stuff that we have from our previous platforms or labels from our previous CRM and migrate those all into Kartra. So this is something Kartra offers, but it wasn't very obvious in the documentation, and I had to recently do it for a client. So I wanted to create just a quick video to show you guys how you would do that and how your data needs to look when you do that import. So on the left here, you can see I've just gone to my communications, I've gone to the leads and said import batch, very straightforward. And on the right here, I've created a dummy import file. So let's say we've exported data from our other CRM or other platform, and we've got, say, email, name, address, postal code. And you can see here, I've got this other column, and this is what's really going to let us achieve what we want to do, is one called tags. It can be called anything. It can be called labels, it can be called data, whatever you want to call it. But how the values are structured, that's the most important thing. So also email, that's a required field for doing batches. So as long as you have email and this tags column, you're going to be able to do exactly what we're trying to do. So you can see here, I've separated everything by a semicolon. And that's all you really need to do is Kartra looks for that semicolon to know what is a separate tag or what is a separate list, because we can also add people to import into lists as batches, which is very cool. So let's say we've got this list that I've just shown you, and now we want to import it into Kartra. I'm just going to drag this one over from a bit earlier. And again, I'm just using dummy data, but you'll just see the next step, and you're going to go email, because that's the only required field you can see. I'm just going to skip the others, but that would have been like first name. This would have been address and the postal code. And you can see here, our last column has showed up. It's just missing tag 6 because I hadn't exported that as a CSV yet. But if you scroll down from the map-in fields, you'll see there's not a new section, there's a different section. It says tags and lists. And literally right there, it says semicolon separated. And that's how I know to do that. So let's say we go tags, and then all there really is to do is just keep on clicking save and next. I'm not going to do it because it shows some personal information, but there's nothing else to do. It's just continue through the process as you would. And literally whatever we have here, it doesn't even need to exist yet in Kartra. Kartra will automatically create those for you. You might just need to go put them in different categories and group them together afterwards, but all those tags will get created for you. And let's say you also had different lists. So you're going from 0 to 1 from another platform to Kartra, and you say you had lists and you had like, I don't know, newsletter 2021. You could do the exact same thing, structure it the exact same way with semicolons, things like that, and you'd be able to do a batch import. And something I really wanted to mention before we start wrapping up is that this doesn't only apply to new people in Kartra that you're importing. You can also use this approach to bulk update people in Kartra. So if you say wanted to bulk update and tag people in a way, or bulk update and add them to a list. So like, let's say your data science team has decided to tag people in various ways, like, oh, this person's a buyer, this person's a non-buyer, this person is in a certain profession. You can do the same tags approach with just the email and the tags column, because remember, email is the only required column, and you can say, have the tags, the new tags that you want, and you can do this bulk import again, but it's actually just going to update people that are already in Kartra. And Kartra will say to you, 0 new imports, but X number of updates. So that's also something really cool to know and is really, really helpful, even when you've started getting deeper into Kartra and you've really got all your people in there, if you wanted to do bulk updates of tags. So that's literally all there is to it. That is a very short video. And honestly, if you want some help with this, if you've got a CSV or you needed to migrate data over to Kartra and you're struggling to get your data in the correct form, or you're not quite sure how to do it, you can reach out to me. I'm happy to help and just discuss with you how that might look of getting you migrated over to Kartra or getting a batch import of data into Kartra. You can just grab my details from the About section of my channel, send me an email. It's literally no stress, no pressure, no expectations, just a conversation, knowing how I might be able to help you with what you got going on with your business and your Kartra goals. And from that point on, we can decide if there's a good fit for me to help you. And also in regards to automations and pages, I can help you get that all set up and take that off your Kartra shoulders. So I hope that was useful, and I hope you all have an incredible day, and chat soon.